running to the left of your radio dial in the first half?
Hang on.
Well, they've never heard that before.
Might not hear. I didn't stop the video yet.
They do the hearing themselves. They're running to the left of your radio dial in the first half. That's a radio trick. Brings the right of your radio in the second half. Into the goal on the right of your radio. Trick. Actually, a lot easier than TV. Because you don't have to do as much describing. See, that's it, because I can look at mine. I don't know myself look at yours, but I can go to mine. I can see if I'm on or not. I can see if I'm connected.
It's on now, but before it's on the wrong stream too.
Welcome back to Victoria Park. Second half of the League Tag 2 preliminary final. Picton and Campbelltown City. Mike Sheen with you. Memory Moments Media and MacArthurSportsRadio.com combining for the live stream. You can hear the Kangaroos fans urging their players on as they run onto the field for the second half. They trail at 8 points to 4 at the break. 2 tries to 1. Cindy Davies on 5 minutes for the Magpies, and then Dimity Whiteman both down that left edge on 10 minutes. They led 8-0 for a lot of the first half, and then just before the break, Minette and Barol Blanco scored to make it 8-4 in favour of the Magpies after the opening 25 minutes of football. The Oaks Tigers are awaiting the winner of this one in next Saturday's grand final. That'll be at Campbelltown Stadium. You'll be able to follow all the Group 6 Rugby League grand final action through Memory Moments Media and MacArthur Sports Radio. Head to MacArthurSportsRadio.com. Group 6 League Live on Facebook and the MacArthur Sports Radio Facebook page to keep up with all the action. We're underway in the second half. The Magpies will start just inside their own 30. They'll look to find another try here. The Magpies, you suspect, they'd be happy with an 8-4 lead at half-time. So they would certainly be wanting another couple of tries. The Kangaroos would be delighted to be so close in this game, given how the game's gone, as we see the Magpies over the 40 to the 30. Ball to the outside is a nice one. It was Clune for Henderson, but the ball's gone forward. It's gone forward. The Magpies make the error early in the second half. Barely a minute gone. 8-4 is the scoreline. The Kangaroos now, can they work something out of their own end? There's the try scorer, Royal Blanco. Brilliant solo run a couple of minutes before half-time. Here's Aslett Robinson, the dangerous Adina Aslett Robinson. Picton defence would be up on her. They would have spoken about her at half-time. Just low. Able to get over the 30. Short ball to the outside there, but the defence was up. Now back to the left-hand side. Ukana not getting through the line there. That's the last. Kick from about 35 metres out into open space. Picton reluctant to put a a name on it eventually. It was Courtney Whiteman cleaning up, but they were reluctant to get on the bouncing ball. The ball goes into touch. So there's the error from Picton early in the second half. They've made 2 turnovers, 2 handling errors, which have led to turnovers in the opening couple of minutes. Come back to the right-hand side. A little bit of space there. And slide the hips through Aslett Robinson. With dummy half, Daniels. And he makes a couple of metres. No support there for City, but the gaps open up on the outside. Ball goes to ground, does it? Yes. Warden not able to hold on, so the turnover. Been 5 errors apiece in the match. Intercept! Campbelltown City. There's Daniels. Daniels to within 32 metres. Great work there from Josephine Daniels. Nice piece of play, that breeze we spoke about in the first half. Picking up once again. Come to the short side, City. Here's Daniels. Stopped 25 metres out. She looks like she's in trouble, Daniels. Referee Wowell stops play. 3:05 into the second half. And we're back underway. Short stoppage there. Obviously not too serious for Daniels. Low. 22 metres out. Options either side. They go left. For Aslett Robinson. Buchanan out of dummy half. Kicks on the last. That'll be far too deep. That's halfway back to Buxton. And they'll get it from the 20. Certainly not what City were looking for on the last play there. Kick was a good option, but that had way too much on it. There was no chance that was going to pull up inside the dead ball line. 4 gone in the second half. 8-4 it remains. I'll be surprised if that's our final score in another 20 minutes. Let's see, Picton certainly looking to add more points. City will want at least 1 more. It's a great run upfield. Courtney Whiteman over the 40. Now it's Hall to halfway. Moving up nicely, the Magpies. The City defence. Read that one. Knapp. Now to the outside. There's Clune once again. Clune has no support though. Couldn't get the ball over the top. Players were looming up on the outside. No way through. Spencer gets the ball away, but it goes to ground. City have it inside their own 10. Can they spark something from there? No. Low. I'll bring it to the 10, in fact. They'll bring it 15 metres out from the City line. Defending the town end in the second half, the CBD end of the ground. Picton fans wanting an offside penalty. City screaming for an offside penalty. Referee Wowell not obliging. Ball over the top. That was a sloppy one. Fielded on about the 4th bounce. Trying to put the step on there was Aslett Robinson, but no. It was a good read there from Courtney Whiteman making the tag. And a penalty. This time they get the whistle for inside the 10. Penalty count 3-1 in favour of the Kangaroos. 6 minutes gone in the second half. They'll take the tap. Good straight run from Buchanan. Makes about 8 metres on that run. That was a good one. Now to the outside, nearly getting through the space was McKenzie. Hasn't had a lot of opportunity, but they put it to ground. Another error from the Kangaroos, shooting themselves in the foot every time. Just as they look to build something and add a little bit of pressure. Clune within 18 metres of the line. Middle of the park, options to the right. They come right out to that eastern touchline. And that's a try. Nice try there to Picton. Jamie Willingham. Minutes into the second half, that makes it 12-4. Picton leads City. This League Tag 2 preliminary final. It was the Oaks and Picton in the major semi-final. Will they be meeting next week at Campbelltown Stadium for the trophy? It was 4-0 on that occasion to the Tigers. That was at Harvey Shepherd Field at Camden. They'll move to the Campbelltown Stadium next week. Conversion unsuccessful. 12-4 it is, 17 minutes to go in the League Tag 2 preliminary final. Up next, the League Tag 1 decider. Or the preliminary final anyway. To head into the decider, it'll be Oakdale and City Blue. That one from 3:30 this afternoon. And from 4:45, Barrel and Filmere in the Shield preliminary final before Picton and City to battle in the second division game at 6:30 to round out the Saturday half of preliminary final weekend. And we'll be back tomorrow for another 4 matches. You'll be able to hear all of those through MacArthurSportsRadio.com. Picton 25 out from their own line. A warm spring afternoon, a gorgeous afternoon, as we've said. The breeze has certainly died down this morning, and at lunchtime it was very strong. As we see the Magpies, Clune inside the 30, inside the 20, the cover's coming. Will they make the tag? Yes! Great defence there from Warden, the cover. The chase from behind, they've got numbers to the left. Spencer back on the inside, no. Tag was made. Back to the 10 they come. Spencer to play it. Dummy half was Christina Dodd. Is this the try coming that will seal their spot in the grand final? That'll be too deep. Far too deep. Back to the 20 comes City. 7-play set in their pocket. 15 minutes to go in the preliminary final. In fact, yeah, it will be a 20-metre restart. It will be the optional 20-metre restart for the Kangaroos. They thought it was a turnover. But the Picton defence and referee Wawel saying no. It's a turnover. So you get the 7 plays and the 20 metres free start. Kangaroos up towards the 30. Lowe's been threatening all day, just not able to crack this Picton defence. Ukana. 15 short of halfway. Up to the right. And he's low again. Left-hand side now. Ukana putting it through the hands. Finds the 9 in Biles. And short of halfway. Now the kick. Blues at the backs of Picton. Certainly has fired up. Well taken at the back there by Kumbatis. Beats the first and the second. Doesn't beat the third though. 5 short of halfway on the eastern side. Keep attacking that side of the ground. Space there and good tag. 30 metres out. Ball's on the deck. Picton trying to secure. Another grand final berth for the black and whites. Referee's found a whistle here. What's he done? Tag was made, that was it. So on the 20, 13 minutes to go in this preliminary final. 25 metres out on the last. Spencer puts the kick over the top, bounces over the head of little Sinead Jackson, but it bounced over her head and would have ended up back in the car park on Argyle Street. As a result, City gets 20 metres. It looks as though it'll be a replay of the major semi. The Oaks and Picton in the grand final. But City not out of the game by any means. 3 tries to 1 down. Scored a good one just before half time. They need another one soon. Lowe trying to spark something. 15 short of halfway. They come to the right. Keeping it alive. Ball's on the deck. Who's that come off? Referee says knock on from City. Errors have been 7-5 in favour of Picton. Penalty count 3-1 to City. In fact, no, it's going to be a City ball. After all of that, it'll be a City ball, so change that, make that 6 all the handling errors. The penalty count remains 3-1 to the Kangaroos. Low on halfway. Spencer made a good tag. Up the middle for a non-contact game. There was a good bump there from Ukana. And the referee's going to say penalty to City out of all of that. So penalty count goes to 4-1 in favour of the Roos. Blue and Gold Army have made the trip down from Fullwood Reserve. Aslet Robinson, 32 metres out. To the right-hand side, there's Lowe. There's the orchestra leader, conductor. Hear that breeze picking up again. That was Royal Blanco. And through the hands, Low. Where she want to go, she'll take the tag. 20 metres out. Put it through the hands. We've got numbers on that left-hand side. Can they find the gap? No. Good defence from Picton. Slid well on the last. This is the last now. Going to put it high into the air. Cross field. Where's it going to bounce? It'll bounce any which way. Picton comes up with it. And they'll make their own 10 and beyond. Good run there from Clune. 15 metres out. Football took a wicked bounce for the Kangaroos. Dimity Whiteman just short of the 30. Spencer gives it off to the left-hand side of the City defence. Now we've got another penalty. This time going to Campbelltown City. 5-1 the count against the Magpies here. But they lead where it matters. 3 tries to 1. 12-4 the score inside 10 minutes to go in this first preliminary final of the weekend. Little Jackson, Sinead Jackson. Inside the 20 now. Lowe holds it up. A lot of movement from the City players. Throw the proverbial tissue over them. And 10 metres out. What have they got? Lowe takes on the line. Not through the other side, but the tag had been made. 5 metres out at the southern end. Call from the bench coming for a repeat set. Can they manufacture it? Go out of dummy half. Little grubber kick into the in goal. That's been fallen on by City. And I think there's been a knock on from Picton. There has. So there'll be another turnover. Another set for the Kangaroos. This time 10 metres out, 10 metres in. Inside 9 minutes left. They need to score now if they're to have a chance. They go down the short side. Aslet Robinson deserves one, but won't get one this time. Within 8 metres. No dummy half, but they fix that quickly. Good little scoop there out of dummy half. 4 or 5 metres. They're only a few metres out here. Campbelltown City as Lit Robinson gets over. The tag was made first. Dummy half dive. No. What's the referee going to do here? He's having a look. I think they're going to say it's a try to City. They're going to say it's all clear. It's a try in the corner. Game back on 12-8. With 8 minutes remaining in the preliminary final. So, just when we thought this one was starting to get iced, the Kangaroos strike back. 3 tries to 2 the tally in favour of the Black and Whites, the home side. Conversion attempt a long way short. So it remains 12-8 in the preliminary final. A try with 8 minutes remaining. And it was Jamie McKenzie in the corner, getting the try. So McKenzie and Roel Blanco with the tries for City. Willingham, Davies and Whiteman, Dimity Whiteman with the tries for Picton. It was 8-4 at the break, it's now 12-8. Inside 7 minutes, is that going to be too deep? Yes, it will! An error from the Magpies. Penalty on halfway. They needed that, the Kangaroos. They get a free 50 metres. They'll take the tap on halfway. Where do they want to go? Conductor Lowe says up the middle for the first. Back to the right-hand side now. Ukana to the 40. Daniels takes it on the third. Jackson 32 metres away. Breeze has died down. Good run there. Roel Blanco on the last. The bomb goes up. Anybody want to camp under that? Spencer didn't know much about it. It's been knocked on by the Magpies. Now City coming home with the wet sail. Clock shows 5.5. One score to level it. If we are level in any of our matches this weekend or next week, 5 minutes each way extra time. If we're still level, then it's golden point. This one still has a margin in it though. One try the score. The short side, Jackson has no support. Won't get out of that bind. Now they come back to the left-hand side. They've got the numbers. Roel Blanco fumbled. All held nicely. That was a good juggle there. Payne Bell plays it. Little grubber kick into the in. Goal! That's a try to City! They've levelled it, the Roos. They've levelled it, 2 in quick succession. 4 minutes remaining. Makes it 12 all. Kick from beside the uprights could be vital. Now the try going to Josephine Daniels. With 4 minutes remaining. The kick is a vital one to make it 14-12 to the Kangaroos. They haven't led all day. Can they pinch this one late? Now that extra time period becomes a factor. Inside 4 minutes to go. As I said, if we are level, it'll be 5 each way extra time. If we're still level after that 10 minutes, we go to golden point. just low. Try and put the Roos in front. Crowd hushed here at Victoria Park. That's a lovely strike from low. What a time to add the extras. City leads at 14-12. 3 minutes to go. 3 to go in the preliminary final. 14-12 City. Lead for the first time when it matters most. The final 3 minutes. This has been a good start to preliminary final weekend. Jackson eventually stopped on her own 20. The Magpies need to get possession in a hurry. They're at the right end of the ground. Ball's on the deck. He's going to say knock on from City. So it'll be Picton ball. There he goes against the Magpies opponents this time. 2:20 remaining on our clock. It's 14-12. City leads. The crowds come to life at Victoria Park. Bloom nearly through the line. Great run there. 11 metres out from the line. Spencer can't get through. Good tag there from Daniels, the try scorer. Currently the match-winning try scorer. Inside 2 to go. They've got numbers to the right. They keep it going, but the tag is made. 2 metres out. In the eastern corner. Little grubber kick. Fielded by City. That was a big play. Daniels stepping up at the key time. Inside 90 seconds. Referee says time. I've got 1:24 to go. There's about 90 seconds to go. Our clock pretty well on track as we get back underway. Ball's on the deck. Referee's going to say we'll play it again. City playing in the background with cramp. Going to play on. Inside their own 10. Just over a minute remaining on our clock. City wanting a penalty for offside. Inside their own 20. Switch back to the right. They're happy to chew up the clock. That's the last. Still only 10 metres out. Kick out of dummy half is a poor one. Will it sit up? It sits up for Spencer. Here's the chance for the Magpies. Inside the final 60 seconds, the season's on the line. To the right-hand side, there's Pelgrave. Penalty to Picton. Surely they're going to take the 2 to try and tie it, and they will. A pressure kick in the final 60 seconds of the preliminary final. The clock says only seconds remaining, so this will be the final play of the match, or of the regulation period anyway. Siren's gone in the background. So this is the last play to send it to extra time. Kick from Willingham. About 13 metres out, only a couple to the right. Shouldn't be a hard kick, has the wind at her back. The City fans trying to put her off. Willingham steers it through, it's there, we're going to extra time. Full time, 14-all. A pressure kick from Jamie Willingham after the siren makes it 14-all. So it'll be 5 minutes each way. For those not familiar, it will be 5 each way. There is no golden point immediately. It is 5 minutes each way. Kangaroos coming from 8-4 down at half time. Trailed 12-4 late in the half. And now 14 all after 50 minutes. They can't be separated, so we go to extras. The opening match of the weekend. Referee Warwell having a brief chat. The toss to City win. City have won the toss in extra time. I would imagine they want to go into the breeze in the first half. So 14 all after 50 minutes. 5 minutes each way. And guaranteed 10 minutes extra time. After that, well, who knows? Could well be going to Golden Point after that. Just about ready for extra time. There's the kickoff. Picton running right to left. Bouncing ball. Sits up for City just inside their own 10. So we go 5 each way, regardless of any scores. 5 minutes turnaround, 5 more. This is purely the appetizer for the weekend. City up the middle. City coming back to the left-hand side. Referee's called it forward. Nearly a minute gone in the first half of extra time. Still 14-14. Picton. Now, I think the issue here might be that Pelgrave played the ball. There was no tag made. They come to the right-hand side. A lovely piece of play there. Willingham to within a couple of metres. Ball out the back, on the deck. Tag made. 15 out. They lose a lot of ground, the Magpies. It's a good run up the middle from Knapp. Leads Knapp to the 10-metre line. Spencer shows it and goes herself. The defence was there. That's the last. Do they want the 1 point? No, they'll put it to the ground and it will go dead. Only just. And they just had enough carry to cross the dead ball line. 3:10 remaining on our clock. First half extra time. 14 all the score. The winner heads to the grand final next Saturday afternoon. The Oaks Tigers are loving this right now. Sitting back, resting up, watching this one go to extras. They're not exerting an ounce of energy today. They're saving it for next Saturday afternoon, 2:15. They'll be at Campbelltown Stadium. One of these teams will be joining them. Will it be the Black and White Army or will it be Roo Nation heading to the stadium? The old Arana Park, now Campbelltown Stadium, awaits for one of these teams. Jackson on the last, 35 metres out. The kick high with the breeze at their backs. Hasn't been a lot of confidence in the high ball receiving this afternoon from either side. Good tag made there on Kumbatis. She's been dangerous. Now it's Nagel. Not making a lot of ground. Inside 2 minutes left, first half extra time. No score added. It's still 14 all. Spencer, to the right-hand side, finds Clune, the skipper. 8 metres inside City territory. That's 4. That'll be the last from 35 metres out. They're going to kick high. Cross field. Nicely taken there. Ukana at the back. Did well. Fielded that 15 metres out. 80 seconds to go. First half extra time. A great start to the weekend's action. The preliminary finals. Henry Moments Media and MacArthur Sports Radio combining for the preliminary finals in the ladies' league tag. Heavy bump there on Tennille Towers. Now the Kangaroos stepping their way through the line. Warden almost to the 30. On the last, they'll kick out a dummy half. They'll kick low this time. Ball bouncing on halfway, taken by the Magpies. And they can't advance it beyond 10 metres. Spencer gets the ball over the top. It goes to ground. Boone can't hang on. Here's a chance for the Kangaroos to the right-hand side of the Picton defence. Biles about to go on. Ukana has worked hard, also going back on his Bristow. They'll make changes in attack here, the Kangaroos. Jackson again. Little Sinead Jackson. Diminutive number 6. There's the siren in the background for half time. So that'll be half time in extra time. We'll have a 10-second breather. The second half in a moment. Victoria Park picked in the venue, preliminary final weekend. Henry Moments Media and MacArthur Sports Radio combining as we get set the second half of extra time. 14 all the score. Ball falling off the tee. So we're going the old hold as we get underway for the final 5 minutes, we think, of extra time. If we're still level in 5 minutes, we go to Golden Point. The first match of the weekend proving to be a belter. 14 all the score. City trailed 8-4 at half time, 12-4 into the second half, but clawed their way back. A try late to Josephine Daniels. And a clutch conversion from Jazz Lowe made it 14-12. A penalty to Picton on the siren to Jamie Willingham. Made it 14 all. The Magpies on the attack inside the 30. 4:20 remaining in extra time. Now we're into next score wins. I'll be surprised if anybody comes back after a score in this period. 15 metres out, Picton. They'll put it on the ground on the last. Fielded in their own in goal by the Kangaroos. Good run there. That was Aslett Robinson. Upfield, but no real ground made. Just inside the 10, Campbelltown City. 3:40 remaining in extra time. Mike Shane with you for the call of this preliminary final. We've still got another one to come after this. Oakdale and City Blue in the League Tag 1 prelim. Run a decoy play here. Jackson kicks over the top early in the tackle count. Anywhere but here will do, she thinks. And she'll follow up and make the tag. Does she? No. Tag was missed. Eventually made by Roel Blanco on Davies. Now to the right-hand side, Picton marching upfield, just outside the 20. Hall plays it, 22 metres out. Inside 3 minutes to go. They keep it alive, but it finds the touchline. So City, a vital possession. Referee calls time, 2:39 left in extra time. And we're level at 14. We've got an injury to one of the City players as well. I'll have a breather for a moment. Everybody needs it. This is only the opening game of the weekend. Still 7 more to come. 3 today, 4 tomorrow. The climax, the first grade preliminary final. Camden and Picton. No love lost between those two old rivals. That's 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. You'll be able to hear that on MacArthurSportsRadio.com. We'll bring you the call in full. Craig Davis to join me. On my machine, Craig Davis will join me for the call of the prelim final in first grade tomorrow. But right now, 14 all extra time, 2:39 on our clock remaining in extra time. The first match of the weekend. We get back underway. The final 2.5 minutes. Kangaroos trying to work out of their own 20. The City defence has been good. They keep it to the right-hand side. Here's Ukana. Are they going to run a set play to the outside, are they? Surely that was obstruction. Referee says no. That's tackle 4 of the 4th play. Here's Bristow over the quarter on the last. Back for the kick. Up she goes. Davies did well. Under pressure, Cindy Davies. Good take at the back. Inside 2 minutes to go in extra time. 14 all. Good run upfield there from Monique Nahn. Can she be the winner? 31 metres out. Good pressure coming from the Kangaroos. They keep going, Clune, the skipper. 22 metres out. Inside 90 seconds now. Here's Pelgrave. 18 metres out. With the hands on the right-hand side. Little inside ball. But they read that well. That'll be the last. Just inside the 20. They'll kick. Cross field. Nobody wants to put a name on that one. Eventually fielded by City inside their own 10. Inside a minute. Looks like we're going to Golden Point. Campbelltown City to the outside. Getting through the line this time was the 15 in Natalie Hall. Here's her pace to get to the outside. Jackson. It's a famous name in grand finals from years gone by. They'll play it just outside the 20. Sloppy ball out of dummy half. We've got a penalty to Picton for accidental offside. Do they want the 2 points? There's the siren. They're going to take the 2 to win it after extra time. The kick will be from 20 metres out. And about 17 in from touch. Referee Wowell giving the explanation for the penalty. So this will decide whether we have Golden Point or Picton advance to a grand final berth next Saturday. Jamie Willingham slotted one after the bell at end of regulation to send it to Golden Point. Can she do it again? On the 20. 17 in, western side, to put Picton into the grand final. Kick is on its way. No! Away to the left-hand side. Campbelltown City, 1 play. But that will do. That is time. We're going to Golden Point. So we will go to Golden Point. Next score wins. Take a brief break while we can before the start of extra time. Victoria Park's the venue, preliminary final day. We're going to Golden Point in the first game of the weekend. 14 all as we get underway. We go to Golden Point. This one will stop when there's a score. We've had 5 minutes each way. They couldn't be separated. Jamie Willingham had a chance to win it after the bell with a penalty, but was not able to do so. So now we go to Golden Point. It's a very simple equation. Next score wins. The last chance saloon doors have been swung wide open. The Kangaroos going left to right during this Golden Point period. There's no time limit. We'll play until there's a result. Was there a knock on? Yes, there was. Yes, there was. Here's a chance for City. They get the turnover, 40 metres out. We've had a minute in Golden Point. They'll play it from 40 metres out. Daniels scored the try they thought had put them into the grand final. Ukana. Aslett Robinson back to Ukana. Risky ball over the top was okay. They need to go forward here, the Kangaroos. The bench screaming at them. Hall to the 30 now. Western side of the ground, shadows beginning to lengthen. Little Jackson tried to slice through the gap, but there was 3 there to stop her. Going to take the shot from 30. It's low. It's too low. Under the bar. Back to the 20 for 7. The City fans and bench went up. They thought they had it, but it was sailing under the crossbar. From 30 metres out, that was a fair strike. We've had 2 minutes, Golden Point. Still 14-14. Picton with a full set. They need to number up in defence. The crowds come to life at Victoria Park. The Magpies play on. Over halfway, good ball over the top. Found Gemma Robinson. 45 metres out. They got the ball away. Referee says no. Tag was made. Spencer. Tardy at dummy half. We've had 2.5 minutes in Golden Point. That was a flat ball. Referee says it wasn't flat. It was forward. We were in line with that one. That was very flat. The call, not a surprise. It's a turnover. 53 metres away. They want to have a crack from range again. The ball goes to ground. They won't get a chance to attack. Picton now with the opportunity. 3 minutes into Golden Point. 14 all the score. Good tag there. Great tag. They were working to the right-hand side, but not able to crack the City defence. 1 try in the second half, 2 for City. And that clutch conversion from low with 3 to go. Great tag on Clune there. But Willingham added a penalty on the siren to send it to extra time. We couldn't crack them. Now we go to Golden Point. They're looking for the one here, are they? Going to go out of dummy half, late in the count. Tag eventually made 22 metres out. That's the last. Spencer, one pass. Now they'll kick on the last. And the ball's been dropped. Has it been forced? No, it's going to be a knock-on from City. It'll be a knock-on from City, a line drop out. Line drop out at the northern end. 4 minutes gone. Still no score. 14 all it remains. The referee's called time. 4 minutes 20 into Golden Point. 14 all the score. The Oaks Tigers would be loving this. Sitting back enjoying this, knowing they get to meet the winner in 7 days. 2:15 next Saturday afternoon. We still can't put a name into the book for next week's grand final. Will it be the Tigers and the Magpies, a replay of the major semi? Or will it be the Kangaroos on what was their old home ground to face the Tigers? And one of the City players being told to retire to the bench. So 4 minutes 20 gone in extra time. There's the whistle to get us going once again. Shallow restart, only goes 10 metres. Good run there, Whiteman, Courtney Whiteman. Who's going to step up to win the game? Good solid run there. Clune, the skipper. Can they capitalise, the Magpies? Numbers to the right, they shovel hands quickly. They keep it alive. Is that the try? Is that the try that puts Picton into the grand final? The referee checks and says, yes it is! There's the winner! 5 minutes into extra time. Picton wins at 18-14. That's it. Picton are through. That is the hardest of hard wins. 18-14 they go through. The Magpies survive an almighty scare from the Kangaroos to advance to the grand final next Saturday afternoon. Hope you've enjoyed the coverage. Up next, the League Tag 1 preliminary final, Oakdale and City Blue. I'm Mike Sheen. Thanks for joining us. Good afternoon. Preliminary final weekend on Memory Moments Media, MacArthur Sports Radio, bringing you the commentary. The second of 4 games today. It's the Ladies League Tag 1 preliminary final. The Oakdale Workers in the red and black and white, taking on City Blue in their traditional blue and gold. I'm Mike Sheen, great to have you along. We've just seen a Golden Point thriller. Our opening match of the day, Picton 18-14 winners over City Gold in the League Tag 2. The kickoff out on the full from the kickoff, so penalty to City. We'll go through the teams in the next couple of minutes. So penalty to City from the kickoff. The teams for Oakdale, their side this afternoon: 2 Lauren Copus, 3 Renee Fidel, 4 Taylor Merrick, 5 Cara Aliff, 6 Macy Carlisle, 7 Mandy Carlisle, 8 Mel Waters, 9 Abby Fawcett, 10 Shana Shennery, 11 Nicole Dufty, 12 Lauren McInnes, 13 Tess Tyquin, 14 Maddie Ballard, 15 Lily Tyquin, 16 Lauren Bragg, 17 Kira Robinson, 18 Dominique Cook and 19 Jen Byers. And for City, there's Ash Pike in the 3 to the line. She'll get there, does she? No, half a metre out. Great tag in the last line by Oakdale. The minor premiers are under the pump early. We've only had a minute. Great run there. Tag made on the last. Joss Haddad in the 7. We'll get through the City team in a moment. The kick on the last. into the in goal, bouncing ball, battered dead. There'll be a line dropout for the Kangaroos. They'll be happy with that. The City side, Alison Waters in 1, Crystal Ryan 2, 3 Ashley Pike, 4 Kiani Jennings, 5 Stephanie Vukovic, 6 Keisha Waite, 7 Joss Haddad, 8 Taylor Dunn, 9 Angelica Angeles, 10 Emma Wheatley, 11 Phoebe Ann Dutton, 12 Amy Jagelman, 13 Kate Lamb, 14 Rachel Brown, 15 Sammy Blumack, and 16 is Jodie Diaz for the Kangaroos. You can hear the Picton team celebrating down below. That Golden Point thriller, 18-14 over City Gold to kick off the weekend. We've had 2 minutes here. As you can see, no score between Oakdale and City. City in their traditional blue and gold. Oakdale wearing the red, black and white. Tag was just made. 3 metres out. That's the last tag. Waters, Grubbers into the in goal. Nicely fielded there by Oakdale. So the minor premiers in the red and black. The men beaten in a thriller in their first grade elimination final. And their women advance to the big one next Saturday. Waiting for them is Narellan Blue, who will take on the Jets next week at 3:30 in the second grand final for the weekend. We'll find out over the next, hopefully, 15 minutes. As we saw in the last game, we can go well past the hour and into extra time. We had Golden Point. Took nearly 5 minutes extra time, Golden Point, for Picton to score the winning try. Here, no score on the board early stages. We've had about 3.5 minutes. City with the running early. Kiani Jennings inside the 30. Long ball left-hand side. City wanting to spread it early. Running angles. Good ball to the outside for Crystal Ryan. No. Hollywood Ryan Sims says it was just forward. Running the lines with Chris Wine. Jack McGrath, our referee for the League Tag 1 prelim. Oakdale. 25 metres out from their own line. There's a play upfield. It was Dufty. And the Kangaroos keeping them 32 metres out. Haven't had a real chance so far, the Workers. The ball, was that a... No, that's going to be a tag. Macy Carlisle. Tackle on a fourth play. The Workers get the kick away under Mandy Carlisle, captain coach. Ball bouncing is a dangerous one, taken by the Kangaroos. That'll be a turnover on the last though. City to play just short of their own 40. Referee McGrath says no, we'll take it again. The outside come the Kangaroos. Great run from Crystal Ryan. Still going Ryan to the 30, but can't beat the cover. Taylor Merrick. Great take there. In the last line, Ryan was away had she not made the tag. They come back to the right-hand side. Great run there, Phoebe Ann Dutton. Inside the 10. They go right side once again. Ball at the back. Through the hands. There's Jagelman. And they come back to the open left, a little wraparound move. Sees Haddad end up with it. Fired left-hand side. They're going to kick for the outside. Ryan put no chase in. That goes touching goal. Back to the 20. 6 minutes gone in the prelim. No score. Oakdale and City Blue. Oakdale to work it out of their own end. They haven't had a chance inside the City half yet. Can they spark something out of this setting attack? Over the 30 already, interchanges being made. Bench getting a workout, the unlimited interchange. Ladies league tag. There's a good run, great run. Over the halfway line for Oakdale. Eastern side of the ground, Mandy Carlisle puts a little grubber in. Did you get the bounce? No, but a penalty to Oakdale. First of the afternoon to the Workers. 15, 18 metres inside. Oakdale's attacking half. About 15 metres in on the eastern side, they'll kick for the line. Didn't see much of the league tag too. The kick for touch, will it find the line? Yes. Good kick there from Mandy Carlisle. Might have bitten off a bit too much, but they'll get the tap on the 10. Full set of 6 at their disposal. Looking to open the account. And the league tag one decider. Tap 5 metres out now through the hands. Little switch, ball goes to ground. Nicely worked there by the Workers. A little set move, outside inside. But not finding the hands letting down at the key moment. And the Kangaroos now coming to the outside. This is a much more up-tempo game, Ryan. Inside the 20. Shadows lengthening here at Victoria Park. A late afternoon sunshine, a gorgeous day in the Wallandilly. Still 2 more matches. Thirlmere and Bowral in the Shield preliminary final after this. Picton and City in the second division match to round out Saturday's action. The one scheduled for 6:30. We could be running just a tad late. Next game due at 4:45. Again, we might be running a fraction late due to that Golden Point thriller in the first match of the day. Oh, good short ball. Oakdale on the attack. Macy Carlisle. Little grubber kick through the line. City bodies everywhere. Getting back to clean up. Was the tag made? No. This time it is. Only a couple of metres out from the line. We've had a couple of good chances, Oakdale, in the opening stages. No score on the board so far. 9 minutes gone. Plenty of attack and Dooton to the outside. Won't get through. This time the defence holding strong. Now back to the left-hand side. They're going to kick inside their own 20. Ball knocked back. What do we play on? Renee Fidel, formerly with Thirlmere. A lot of these girls have been around the traps. Merrick, Fidel, Ballard, Bragg, all have had other clubs besides the red and black. A lot of this City side have stuck together over a number of years. The likes of Waters, Vukovic, Waite, and Gilles, Wheatley and Dooton. Short ball, no, tag was made. It was a great run upfield from Oakdale. Minor Premiers on the attack. They'll play it short of just inside the 20. And we've got a turnover, no, forward pass. Forward pass from Oakdale, so second turnover, no scrums in league tag, a turnover in possession. Second one for the Kangaroos, only one for Oakdale so far. And the penalty count, one apiece. Make that 2-1. Penalty goes to Campbelltown City. 11 gone in the first half, no score so far. This league tag 1 preliminary final. A good kick. Finds touch 5 short of halfway. Now the Kangaroos to the right-hand side. Jagelman. There's Keisha Waite. Will be instrumental in attack, the number 6. And we come back to the left-hand side. Haddad to the outside for Waters. Through the hands. Back on the inside is the centre in Pike. They keep it alive. Good run there. Strong tag, 25 metres out. Bodies on the line in this one. Waters, shovel hands. Pike over the top. Finds the winger in Vukovic. Stephanie Vukovic tiptoeing the touchline. 11 metres out. Now they'll put it through their hands. Tag is made. That was a good one there on Anduton. The kick will come from Keisha Waite. That'll be way too deep. That one needs a fishing line to pull that back. That's way over the back. So back to the 20 for 7 plays. Three's picking up here at Victoria Park. As we see the Kangaroos coming upfield. Ourselves a good game here in Prospect. And joining me for the call of this League Tag 1 preliminary final. A man with plenty of knowledge on this competition, Glenn Whiteman. Good afternoon.
Hey, good afternoon, Mike. Beautiful day here at Picton, just the wind. Besides, that's a great game here between Oakdale and City. I think it's 0-0 still, Mike, isn't it?
It is. We've got 11:40 remaining in the first half, and you've seen a lot of these girls this year, Glenn. Oakdale minor premiers, but City certainly will make a real contest of this as they have in the opening nearly 15 minutes.
Yeah, Oakdale are just missing Christy Ledbrook, who's away at the moment, but they're pretty full strength, so it'll be a very contest. There'll be hoops of contest in this game. It'll be very close.
And that first game we saw earlier today, the League Tag 2.
Oh, there's a good
break
good run.
downfield from Jagelman. Jagelman over the 40, still going Amy Jagelman. 35 metres out. And no score in this one. That was a bullet pass out of dummy half. For the Kangaroos. Roll to the outside. Tag is made. And they come back to the left-hand side. City. Keisha Waite showing it. Tag was made there. Needed to be on the last. Back to the right, the left-hand side. Little grubber kick through the line. Well read. Here's a chance for Oakdale on the counter-attack. To the 30 and beyond. Still going.
She's
Taylor
there.
Merrick inside the 40.
No chases.
They won't stop her from there. Here's the opening try of the preliminary final. Taylor Merrick goes 100.
Shut the gate. Taylor's 10 metres out. Great try, Oakdale.
They lead 4-0, 15 gone, 10 remain first half. That came out of nothing. Taylor Merrick just fielding the grubber on her own try line. Put the ears back, and that was the end of that. So City from in front. They lead at 4-0 with a kick from beside the uprights to make it 6. And that very much against the run of play. City dominating the opening 15 minutes of this one, but Oakdale opens their account.
Yeah, City had a lot of the ball in the first 15 minutes, and then the Oakdale, they put a little kick through. Oakdale fullbacks picked it up and run 100 metres, score 10 metres in from the touchline.
That was a nice solo score from Taylor Merrick.
What's me video?
The conversion attempt. Andy Carlisle lining it up. In fact, I think that might be...
No, it's not me.
That's Macy Carlisle with the extras. Score was added, so it's 6-0. Inside 9 minutes to go in the first half. Oakdale with the 6-0 buffer. Kangaroos will be a little disappointed with that try going against them.
It was completely against the run of play.
Oh, the drop, the knock on from the restart. That's what City wanted. Now here's a chance. Haddad back on for the Kangaroos. Here's the winger, Crystal Ryan. 15 metres out. Back to the left-hand side. There's Kiani Jennings. Not any real ground. Fire it to the left-hand side, trying to find a gap in this Oakdale defence. Vukovic, only a few metres out. Back to the right-hand side. Got a penalty here. You'll have to explain that one, Glenn.
Yeah, the penalty's because the two girls closed the gap as she tried to run through the gap after she put the kick through.
Okay, so penalty goes to Campbelltown City. On the attack, 7 minutes remaining, first half, they're down by 6. Inside play, and penalty to Oakdale this time. One of these rules will be unfamiliar.
I think the penalty that time was because she pushed the player away over him when she was trying to grab the tag. You can't push it away the defender player for getting the tag off.
A lot of the viewers won't be familiar with the rules in league tag. So the tap taken by McInnes, and then the 12.
McInnes is making a turn.
Yeah, well, he's certainly changed a bit, hasn't he?
He's not talking as much anyway.
No, certainly not. And there might be a few other changes as well, just quietly, just a hunch. You know, just a minor hunch that he might have changed it a little bit. Oakdale to halfway, 6 minutes left, first half. They're out by 6. Just over the halfway line, a couple of metres in. Mel Waters about to go on. Kick downfield.
It's a nice kick, it's going to hold up.
Not read by Crystal Ryan. The wingers have switched sides for City. Ryan on the right-hand side. Beats the first. Does she beat the second? No. The cover came again. Just outside the 10. On that eastern side. 5 minutes remaining. Rachel Brown about to go on for City. Very dangerous Phoebe Ann Dutton. A live wire, the number 11. They come to the left-hand side. They think they've got a weakness here. And the Oakdale right. 35 metres out. Pike gets it away to Angeles. Had a year with Oran Park, now back in the blue and gold of City. She might have picked up a knock there as well.
She fell a bit awkward there.
Yes. Now the kick from Waters. No communication. Referee says play on, but no communication from the Oakdale backs.
Nearly a clash with the two girls there taking the ball.
A simple communication of yours. Obviously missing on that occasion. Looks like Lauren Bragg having a spell for Oakdale. Waters back on. It's Mel Waters. And we've got an error from Oakdale. City with their third turnover in possession.
That's a good tag. Very good tag.
Just on the 30. Doing the changes. Kate Lamb goes on in 13. Out of the middle of the ground. Heavy contact. Now, obviously, being a non-contact sport, that's not allowed.
No, the defender can stand the ground, but the player can't run into it. But the defender moved that way into a line. That's why the penalty's gone against Oakdale.
Okay. City 20 metres out. Oh, lucky to get away with that one. And Dooton out of dummy half. She was slow to the dummy half position, but she was quick out of there. 5 metres out to the right. Little set move there, not quite coming off. Back to the left-hand side. There's Lamb, stepping Lamb for the line. No. 2 metres out.
Good tag, Mandy.
Great tag from Mandy Carlisle. A little jink there.
Oh, should have passed.
Ball was there on the left-hand side. Last play. Kick over the top. Up they go. Waters bats it back. Pike. No, it'll be a turnover. Oakdale have done well to hold on. They lead 6-0 inside 3 minutes remaining first half.
I think City's had about 75% of the ball in the first half, and Oakdale's defence has been outstanding.
It's been excellent in that long-range try, the 100-metre try to Taylor Merrick on 15 minutes. That's what separates these teams. Oakdale, the minor premiers, as we've mentioned. City finished third in a very even League Tag 1 competition. And we've got time off here, 2:26 remaining. City players down. You can hear that breeze in the background. Very blustery afternoon here at Victoria Park. People needing the thick jacket, even though it's a lovely afternoon. That breeze has got a serious bite in it. And the girls, certainly in the League Tag 2, Glenn, have struggled with the kicks. Yeah,
the wind is causing a lot of dramas out there. They've got to maybe kick along the ground and short passes, because that's where there's so many knock-ons. You know, they've got to do short passes. Long passes not going to work in this wind. It's about when it really blows up, it's about 60-kilometre wind. It's really strong.
Yeah, very. Even just making the trip down here this afternoon, it was an interesting experience just driving here today to get to Victoria Park. You can see these trees on the eastern side, the shadows from behind us. Certainly making life interesting as we get underway once again after that injury break. Oakdale turn it over.
Yeah, they're giving City a lot of opportunities, Oakdale.
Just outside the 20. Diaz takes it forward. Now Lamb to the outside. And Dooton getting through. Oakdale defence, as we've mentioned, has been very strong today. Waters. A good threat, Alison Waters from the back. The right-hand side, Haddad out wide. They've got numbers. Diaz puts it through their hands. It goes to ground. Jagelman on that occasion is the offender. Oakdale dodge a bullet there. 90 seconds left, first half. 6-0. Oakdale in front. A very even match between these sides. Campbelltown City basically camping inside the Oakdale 30. Giving Oakdale precious little in attack. Oakdale defence has been one of the strongest in the competition. I think they only conceded around, I think it worked out on average 9 points a game against. There's Waters on her own 30. Looking for an option here to the outside. She get the ball away, she can. Vukovic. In fact, that's not Vukovic, that's the 14 in Rachel Brown.
Nobody backing her up on the inside. She made a great break down the sideline.
Now it's Sammy Glumac. Brown through the hands. Got numbers to the right-hand side. Ball over the top wasn't the best. Good pick up by Diaz. No. Thought she did enough to hold on there.
Yeah.
Referee McGrath said no, just a little fumble. Oakdale in the shadows of half-time, in the shadows of Victoria Park, with a 6-0 lead. Winner to face Northern Blue. There's the siren. That is half time here at Victoria Park. Oakdale leads it 6-0 in the preliminary final. Second half in a moment. Half time here at Victoria Park. It's Oakdale 6 leading Campbelltown City 0 in the League Tag 1 preliminary final. Mike Sheen with you, courtesy of MacArthurSportsRadio.com, bringing you the preliminary finals of 2019. Every Moments Media providing the vision. MacArthur Sports Radio bringing the audio. Head into the second half. The winner to meet Northern Blue next week in the grand final from 3:30 at Campbelltown Stadium. Ready for the second 25 minutes of this one. There's the whistle to get us underway. Jack McGrath says, let's go for the second half. As we get set and away, Oakdale Traditional red and black running right to left. City defending the city end, if you like, of Victoria Park. Good run upfield from Oakdale after the start. That's Macy Carlisle. Converted the Taylor Merrick try on 15 minutes. Here's Lauren Bragg. Bragg inside the 30. Great run, Lauren Bragg. 25 metres out now, the Workers. Slicing through the line. Great run. Only a few metres out on the last. Back to the right-hand side, Mandy Carlisle. Little grubber kick's been forced in goal and knock on. So it'll be a line dropout regardless. One each. Dropout count. One apiece so far this afternoon. Drop out from under the posts at the northern end. About 35 metres on the fly. Knocked back. Fielded by Macy Carlisle. Straight into the line. Not tagged. Play on the call to the outside. Against the Western touchline, Cara Ailiff. Break into dummy half now. Carlisle once again. Come to the right-hand side, there's Mandy Carlisle, captain coach, short ball, up the middle, great run from Oakdale. Tag eventually made a metre out, Taylor Merrick. Back to the left-hand side, Award 4B special there out of dummy half. They keep going. Renee Fidel. Back to the right now. Macy Carlisle steps through one, back to Mandy Carlisle. They've got numbers down the short side. Referee says it went forward though. It'll be a turnover to Campbelltown City. To win the NRL. Canberra leads at 16-12. Early in the second half down in the capital this afternoon. Here at 6-0 Oakdale. Leading City in this preliminary final. The winner to meet Norellan next week. To the right-hand side, Oakdale defending. City towards halfway, there's Keisha Waite. Now Angeles showing it, can't beat the line. Kick downfield on the last, a low kick. Sits up nicely for the Oakdale winger there in Cara Ailiff. Ailiff just outside the 20. A bit of push and shove here. A little bit willing there. Maddie Ballard for City. Getting fired up. And we'll have a play the ball. 25 metres out. See a bit of passion between these teams. Only on the line for these clubs. Campbelltown City and Oakdale. Proud clubs in Group 6 Rugby League. And showing their wares in the women's tag competition. Kick downfield from Oakdale, fielded on the 30. Come to the outside, but Oakdale defence up in numbers. Angeles out of dummy half, stepping and jinking. Teaming up with Waters. Tag was made on Angeles. So the shadows lengthening here at Victoria Park. Kate Lamb to the outside, finds Ryan. Can't get through the line, Crystal Ryan. Gorgeous afternoon for rugby league. A little on the cool side though. So we need the big jacket in the Wollondilly this afternoon. Kick charged down, played at Oakdale, come up with it. Fortunate break for the Workers. Tiptoe down the touch line. Ailiff has been busy in the second half. Now Fidel. With the hands, Carlisle. Hands it off, that was Mandy. There's Shana Shinnery. Referee says no, we're going to a slight stoppage for the trainer. Being told to leave the field, get back underway. 5 minutes into the second half, Kate Lamb with the intercept for Campbelltown City. Back to the right they come. It's Kiani Jennings on the 40. Back to the left-hand side. Here's Pike. Now Lamb. Good straight run from Kate Lamb inside the 30. Haddad up the middle. Good run from Haddad. Puts a little grubber kick through on the outside. Is Crystal Ryan, but the Oakdale cover is there in time. They get out of their own end, not on this occasion. Good run was made, but no way through. They come to the outside now. Oakdale, only 15 out from their own line. Back to the right-hand side, trying to dance their way over the quarter. And back to the left once again. A lot of switch ball here from both these sides. That's Fidel again getting involved. They'll kick out of dummy half. Bouncing ball sits up for Ann Dooton. Ann Dooton. About 8 metres short of halfway when she stopped. Lamb short ball to the outside for Brown. Rachel Brown will play it. Lamb fires it off. Ann Dooton again. A live wire. Phoebe Ann Dooton beats the first. Doesn't beat the second though. 32 metres out. To the left-hand side. There's Keisha Waite through the middle. Ball on the inside, knocked down by Oakdale. So that'll be a turnover. City will keep it. 10 metres out from the line. Just to the left. They go left-hand side though. They're going to reverse switch it. No, they'll run the inside line. Haddad. No, that'll be the last actually. So wasn't a restart of the tackle count. Put the grubber through on the last off the upright. Angeles! Angelica Angeles is in. 6-4. Kick from beside the uprights. Minutes remaining in this preliminary final where you would expect we're about to be level. 6-all in this preliminary final. Angelica Angeles scores for the Kangaroos. Sammy Blumack back on for the Kangaroos. Kangaroos break their duck. In the second half, changes being made by the Workers. Time taken on this conversion attempt. Well worthwhile as the kick is good. We're level at 6 in the prelim. City and Oakdale. Still 16 minutes remaining. Still 16 minutes left in this match. A long way to go. So the conversion is successful from in front. We're level at 6. And we're back underway. City just over their own 30. Angelica Angeles finds Haddad on the outside. Still going Haddad over the 40. Angeles to the left-hand side for Waite. Waite 5 short of halfway. Now putting it through their hands again. City and Dooton on the end of that. Just couldn't escape the clutches of the Oakdale defence. Nice high kick there. Easily taken at the back though by Oakdale. 30 metres out from their own line. Afternoon sunshine beaming down on Victoria Park. The second last weekend of rugby league for 2019. Come back to the left-hand side, Oakdale. There's Maddie Ballard. 10 short of halfway. Carlisle to play it. And kick downfield from Mandy Carlisle over the head of Waters, who let it bounce for Ryan. Left-hand side, the City attack, nearly getting to the outside, Crystal Ryan. Not quite able to get through on this occasion. City on halfway. Attacking to the right. Good short ball for Ann Dooton. The defence was up in numbers. Ball to the outside, but it goes to ground. This time the error comes from City in attack. Back to the right-hand side now. Play it 10 short of halfway, Carlisle over the top. Lob ball over the top. That might have been aimed at Taylor Merrick, but ball's been turned over. Knock on from City actually. That'll be another scrum, another set of 6 for Oakdale. 10 in from touch, 10 short of halfway. We've got 13 minutes to go in this preliminary final. Good run upfield from Campbelltown City. Oakdale doing well. Referee calls it back. We've got time here, 12:39 remaining. Lights warming up here at Victoria Park in the late afternoon sunshine. Very cool Saturday afternoon. Here at Victoria Park. Up next, it's Barrel and Thulmere in the second division match, followed by Picton and Campbelltown City at 6:30 in the second division game. Shield match will be up next at around 4:45. It might be just a fraction late due to that Golden Point thriller in the early match this afternoon between Picton and City Gold. Back underway now. Switch it back to the right-hand side now. Oakdale going up the middle, up to the 30 almost. They have it just inside their 30. Kick from Carlisle on the last. Taken inside the 10 by Waters. Beats the first. Doesn't beat the second though. Good defence. 10 metres out from Oakdale. 6-all the score. Just under 12 minutes to go in this prelim final. If you're enjoying it, Memory Moments Media bringing you the coverage along with MacArthur Sports Radio. I'm Mike Sheen from MacArthur Sports Radio as we see a good run from Keisha Waite. to the 40, keeps it alive. Finds Jennings. Jennings to the right-hand side. They've got numbers this way. That was the 16 in Diaz. Now the kick will find touch on the 30-metre line, so it'll be a play the ball to Oakdale. City happy to concede possession, find touch. Have a breather for a moment. Play the ball, no scrums in leg tag. On the 30-metre line. And go back to the right-hand side of the City attack. And towards halfway now. Oakdale down the short side. And a penalty to the Workers. Their third of the afternoon, the first of the second half. Penalty count is 4-3 in favour of the Workers. They'll take the kick for line here, Oakdale. Just punch it into touch inside the 40. Western side of the field. In the NRL, Canberra 20, Warriors 12, 19 to go in Canberra. Tag there on the 12, McInnes. To the outside was Fidel. Carlisle, good short ball. The Carlisle's combining. Mandy and Macy, who plays it. Now it's Mandy at first receiver. Good run there, Mandy. Carlisle up the middle. Knocked down. That'll be 6 more for Oakdale. They'll get 6 more. There's no scrum, but they'll get the repeat set in the second half. They'll play it 10 metres out. There's a chance for the Workers to restore their lead. They took it on 15 minutes when Taylor Merrick went the length. Now they'll work from short range. Fidel. The right-hand side. Carlisle gets it away. Tag was made, Lauren Bragg. Cutting through on the inside. Stopped 2 metres out. Carlisle to the outside. Putting it through the hands. There's Merrick diving for the line. The tag was made though. 2 metres out. Back to the left. Macy Carlisle out the back. Andy can't get on the end of that. The referee says tag was made, so they dodge a bullet. On the last, Oakdale, 5 metres out. Field goal attempt is under the crossbar. And City back to the 20 for 7 plays. And a free 20-metre start. It was 6-0 at half-time to Oakdale. Angelica Angeles with the try on 32 minutes to level it at 6. And Dutton over the halfway line. Phoebe Ann Dutton. She's a real jack in the box, Phoebe Ann Dutton. The left-hand side. Waters, good short ball, great short ball. Open space, Kiani Jennings to the outside. And they will score a brilliant rugby league try, Amy Jagelman.
The Reading Writing Hotline is there to help adults who have difficulties with reading, writing or spelling. Their number is 1300 655 06. 13.
Let's turn that off. As we see the try to Jennings on the right-hand side. In fact, it was Jagelman scoring with 7 minutes remaining. Making it 10 points to 6 in favour of the Kangaroos, their first lead of the day. They've done well so far. Trailed early. 2 second half tries. Angeles and now Jagelman. 6.5 to go. Don't forget, for the remainder of the weekend, if you want to listen to all the action, any or all of the games, they'll all be on MacArthurSportsRadio.com. 4:45 this evening is the Shield match. On air from 10:15 tomorrow. All 4 games live on MacArthurSportsRadio.com. The kick is low, flat and away. So it remains 10 points to 6. Campbelltown City in front with 5 minutes remaining. 5.5 minutes officially in this preliminary final. And the Workers to chase, to try and find a spot into the grand final. Narellan awaits the winner of this one. Who's going to claim the honours in this one? Next Saturday, 3:30, it'll be Narellan and Narellan Blue, and the winner of this one. If Oakdale gets through, it'll be a replay of last week's major semi-final. The Jets getting the victory in the end. Got an error here from City. That's the chance they were looking for. Inside the 40 on the attack. Handling errors from City in the second half. Not as many from the Kangaroos, or from the Workers rather. 25 metres out. And the action's been at this northern end of the ground. Here's Fidel, the dangerous Rene Fidel. Short ball to the left-hand side was a nice one. Good crowd, great crowd here at Victoria Park. Has really built up in the last little while. Ball on the deck, picked up by City. On the outside now. Looks like Blumac. I think it was Diaz. Now there's Kiani Jennings. She's been a real handful today. 3.5 minutes left. 4 points in it. Angeles, dummies. More dummies than Baby Co in that run. Macy Carlisle didn't fall for it and made the tag. 25 metres out of dummy half. That was a nice little scoot. Take another 10 metres. Wait, that was an ordinary pass. Referee says no. No, it went forward. Another error from the Kangaroos. Gifting City opportunities back into the game. Back to the left-hand side, Oakdale. Andy Carlisle has support, but the ball goes to ground. Angeles plays it. And back to the left-hand side. There's a good run from Diaz. Another of these experienced Campbelltown City players, and Dutton also in that category. So explosive and dynamic, Phoebe Ann Dutton really can bring the game to life in a matter of moments. Kick from Haddad for the line. Chasers coming through. Brown tears after it, but the cover is there for Oakdale. Almost turns into a game of tackle there. Referee says penalty to Oakdale. 10-6 the score remains. Penalty count 4-all. 2-0 in the second half to Oakdale. Finds touch. Inside 90 seconds to go in this preliminary final. Oakdale need to score now. There to have a chance. Fidel at the wrong end of the ground. Put it through their hands. Ball goes to deck. Referee's called time. 70 seconds on our clock remaining. Got the pass away. Back underway. Final minute of this one. They need to score to tie it. The conversion to win. Up the middle. It's a good run. They're on halfway. They need to be inside the 10 to have a chance. And they spark something here. Their only try was a long-range one to Taylor Merrick. They haven't scored since. Inside the final 60 seconds. Up she goes, the bomb, midfield. Anybody wanted Anduta? No. Bouncing ball is a dangerous ball, but the Kangaroos come away with it. And they make some space. They make plenty of space upfield. A stumble at the wrong moment. Jagelman has the match-winning try in her possession so far. 20 seconds on our clock remaining. Angeles still going. Good tag, 45 metres out. Back to the left-hand side, Waters. A little bit of a stutter step. And I think she's picked up a cramp. Referee's called time. 6 seconds on our clock. 6 seconds remaining. I'll play it now. So are we underway? No, we're not. Only a handful of seconds remaining. Waters down with cramp. Only seconds to go. Referee's called time. Waters to play it. Back underway, the final passage. There's the siren, the final play of the day. The Kangaroos put the little grubber kick through. Kate Lamb puts the kick through. The tag is made. That is all she wrote. Campbelltown City through to the grand final with a 10-6 victory over the Oakdale Workers. The minor premiers bow out in straight sets. Disappointing result for the Red and Blacks, but the Roos advance to the grand final next week where they will take on Narellan Blue. Thank you for joining us on the live stream. If you want to follow the remainder of the action this afternoon and again tomorrow, head to MacArthurSportsRadio.com. I'm Mike Sheen. Thank you for joining us and good afternoon.
It was so strange looking at everything, the replay. All in my head, I'm doing it, but I'm just not saying it.